Alright, MrSotko here, and welcome back to another game demo from Steam, and this time gonna be new Outbreak, a zombie survival game. And there was a couple videos already on YouTube that I had noticed about this game, but one was a year old and one was 2 years old, so I figured I'd do an updated one and check out the game to see if it's any good, because zombie games are almost always good. So the options pretty few, just some max zombies and your full screen, and the audio is, of course, as any demo is, inordinately loud. The tutorial basically says just about nothing, just says a couple actions, if you will. We'll go into new game, and your mouse goes the front end of your character there. Apparently we just searched for stuff. Tuna in a can, sure, I'll take that, because that's always good in the zombie apocalypse. A knife, chocolate bar, some cabbage seeds. Knife is too small for combat, but it's very good at skinning animals. And look, I have an animal right next to me, too. Head torch and another chocolate bar. This guy's pretty obsessed with stacking away chocolate bars. The dog can attack for you.
Come here, boy.
All kinds of stuff. Second knife. And raw meat. Juice. Sure, why not? Cooked meat. No electricity. There is, however, a generator outside of my place. I don't need electricity at the very least. Possibly cook this meat. And there's no gauge of when it's going to be complete. It's just kind of sitting there. Although it is a demo, so it could possibly be bugs as well. Or fuel, sure, why not? And just for... there we go. It just takes a little while. Flashlight. Flashlight with good range, but you have to hold it in your hands. Press F to turn it on or off. Okay, so what defines as in your hands? Not really sure. Probably this down here. And F totally doesn't work. Maybe I don't have batteries in it, perhaps. But F definitely doesn't work. That's okay. We're going to continue on. There is a bike, apparently, that you can ride. And the bike is pretty fast and squirrely. But we'll skip that for now. And where's my dog exactly? Where did my dog go? Just kind of disappear. Pretty sure he did. Pretty sure my dog just took off somewhere. Not a very well-trained dog to have in a zombie apocalypse. It was probably for the best. So I have an axe. I can't seem to be cutting down any trees. Interestingly enough. And animals immediately run from you and go into their holes and run away. So I'm just assuming there's some kind of way to kill those for meat. But at the moment I don't have a way. So we got some metal scrap for crafting. Don't know how to craft yet, so we'll just leave that there. And broccoli, water. And another flashlight that probably doesn't work. An antidote. Stop mutation. Sure, we'll take that. That always sounds pretty handy in a zombie apocalypse. The cure. Nails. Yeah, I'll take that too. And I got some sweet sportwear or something here. And my pants say a blue shirt. The blue shirt says a blue shirt. That's interesting. Take off these pants and we'll put these ones on instead. And now I can barely see, and my flashlight still doesn't work. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong, but got nothing. And we can probably go back here. Turn that on. There's lights in the house. Apparently those don't work either. Requires electricity, but okay. We'll continue on. Demo appears to be moderately broken. And now I'm cold. Tuna in a can. Let's grab that and eat it. Maybe that'll help with my bad case of the freezing to death. There's another generator, but I don't have fuel for that one. Medical kit. That's always good. Matches. And we slept for 8 hours and is no longer tired. Okay. Interesting. And apparently that door doesn't work. So I think the demo, you know, it could use some... Could definitely use some work. That's for sure. Here's a zombie, and now it's running after me. And I have no way to defend myself. You can use the axe as a weapon. But since my dog magically disappeared, right-clicking with your axe doesn't work. And there's absolutely no way to... Oh, there we go. Okay, so you have to hit the 2 button to swing your axe. And select it in your inventory. I'm creating a lot of noise, apparently. However, my flashlight still doesn't work if I hit 1. And now I'm stuck. Alright. Pretty wild. Okay, let's start a new game. See how this works this time. See if the stuff is randomized a little bit. Yeah, it looks like it is. Stop healing. Bleeding, rather.
Protect me.
See, the dog does a good job of murdering zombies. I, however, do not. Let's cut down a different tree this time. And apparently you make a noise gauge when you do things, which I'm not really too worried about it because apparently, it doesn't really matter that much. Drag to a generator. Okay, so I can turn on generators with wood, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but... Okay, so you can cut down doors that you can't open. That's cool, that are locked, apparently. Okay, so we got a head torch. Various food stuffs. And that was a baseball cap, by the looks of it. And then when you go to put it in your inventory, it disappears. Too wild. And more metal scrap. And everyone in this town is obsessed with chocolate bars. Okay, so the headlight can't be equipped. That's cool. So the game is woefully broken at the moment. Either that or I'm just doing it absolutely wrong. One of the two, but I find that somewhat hard to believe. Now I have a backpack that seem to make much of a difference. Perhaps if I put like more stuff, if I fill these spots, another slot will open up. Who knows? Matches. I guess I'll take those. And sporty pants.
Protect me.
And my dog officially disappeared on me. Oh. Oh. There we go. It seems he's kind of like living in a void world, and it's very easy for him to disappear on you. I got some gun ammo, 9mm ammo, and I keep dropping this somehow. I got a machete now, maybe that does more damage to zombies. And another baseball cap that immediately disappears. An antidote. Another knife. Okay, so the machete apparently does nothing. Or at least it feels like it does nothing. Let's start up one of these generators, yeah. These all require electricity, and the stove, once you actually have the generator running, works, but none of the other objects do. So that's a little strange. And supermarket, alright. Yeah, I killed it. And who would have thought there'd be lots of food in the supermarket? I can't even tell when I'm hungry. The game, not particularly intuitive. Doesn't say anything either way. I've killed it. Keep dropping my bag. No. I just got some boar meat I can cook on the stove. Got a bigger bag with that? Like the most confusing game I've ever played. Sure, I'll go with this one because it looks bigger. I got beer, which is probably not the best idea for a zombie apocalypse. Either that or it's the greatest idea for a zombie apocalypse. One of the two. It's either it's not in the middle. It's either the best idea you could possibly do in a zombie apocalypse is get shit faced, or not drink at all. One of the two. You decide. Rifle ammo, but no rifle.